welcome back to my book channel. My name's Hannah. If you're new here, hello. Hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up for me. It will really help me out. You saw from the title that I broke my book buying ban, and that is what today's video is. I managed to last almost a month and a half without buying any new books, and then, you know what, I caved in. I saw that some of these books were £2 on Amazon and I caved in because I thought, well, it's only £2, it's fine. And I ended up with, it's a realistic, like, it's not an overbearing book haul, don't worry, I'm not going to be here for like an hour and a half showing you 20 books. I only bought 5 books. Let's get into the books that I picked up. So the first book I picked up, yeah, I picked up 4 books, 5 technically. The first thing I picked up was this little diary, and I absolutely love the cover of it. This was only £5 from Amazon, and oh my god, I love it. It's like a weekly and monthly planner, and it's got obviously like all the months in it, and I just love how it's set out. So this is how I'm going to organise my booktube channel, and I'm never a person that is very organised, but I feel like, you know what, I'm really enjoying these booktube videos. It gives me something to do with my day whilst everyone else is working from home and doing something productive. So I thought, you know what, this is a cute little diary, and it's in square formation and you can add notes at the back, and there's a little priority list, and this is quite good for only £5, and I like that it has a little calendar at the very top as well. I mean, obviously on Pancake Day, god, they don't have Pancake Day listed, but it is Pancake Day today, the 16th morning. Oh cute, it's got, and also it has little quotes at the top. I do a whole video on how to organise my bookstagram videos and booktube videos and bookstagram on £5 on Amazon, so highly recommend buying that. And the double-ended Sharpies, because they were cheaper than buying one entire Sharpie. So yeah, that's the first thing I picked up. Books now. So the first book I picked up was called The Couple Next Door. This is a book by Shari Lapina, and apparently it's a twisty, utterly riveting tale. And oh my god, I bought this because I love the colour blue, and I'm really intrigued whether a cover has a book cover has blue. You'll see with the next books I show you, there's a theme going that's blue. Anyway, I just got this because of the front cover and it sounded interesting, and then I read the blurb and I was like, oh my god, this sounds like an absolute ride, a thrilling ride, if you will. I'm very excited to read this one. It says, you never know what's happening on the other side of the wall. Your neighbour told you she didn't want your 6-month daughter at the dinner party. Nothing personal, she just couldn't stand her crying. Your husband said it would be fine. After all, you only live next door. You'll have the baby monitor and you'll take turns to go back every half an hour. Your daughter was sleeping when you checked on her last, but now as you race up the stairs in your deathly quiet house, your worst fears are realised. She's gone. You've never had to call the police before, but now they're in your home, and who knows what they'll find there. What would you be capable of when pushed past your limit? Oh, this blurb gave me chills. I'm very excited to read this because I feel like it might remind me or be up there with the kind of style of thriller mystery writing like Lisa Joelle. One of my favourite books that I read last year was The Family Upstairs, and again I saw this book all over Bookstagram, but I was trying not to follow trends and just read what I want to read. Like, you know, I don't want to read a book for the sake of reading it because it's really popular. You get me? Anyway, that's the first book I picked up. The second one is, we're gonna see how we go with this one because I did not enjoy, I think I'm the only person on the planet that really did not enjoy The Holiday by T.M. Logan. So, and the only reason I picked up this book is because it was like £5. So I picked up The Catch by T.M. Logan. This book is a bit bulkier than The Holiday, so maybe his style of writing has improved, and maybe I will enjoy this one a bit more. If you don't know what this book is about, I'll just read the blurb to you. Why not? He said, "He caught me watching, our eyes met. That was when it hit me. There was something not quite right about my daughter's new boyfriend, the doting father. Ed finally meets his daughter's boyfriend for the first time. Smart, successful and handsome. Ryan appears to be the real catch. Then Abby announces their plan to get married. The perfect fiancé. There's just one problem. Ed thinks Ryan is lying to them. Who would you believe? Ed's instincts tell him his daughter is in terrible danger, but no one else can see it. With the wedding date approaching fast, he sets out to uncover Ryan's secrets before it's too late." And apparently it's a how do you say hypnotizing? I don't even know how to say this word. Hypnotizing? Apparently you'll be hypnotized into finishing this book, apparently. Tense, tight and totally absorbing. So we shall see how I go with this book. I'm going to go into it with an open mind, but I know that I did not enjoy the holidays, so we shall see if it's an improvement. We shall see. Next book I got was by Lisa Joelle. I caved in because I realised I was reading all these other thrillers and none of them were just doing the same as Lisa Joelle. And the 3 books that I have read by Lisa Joelle are The Family Upstairs? Yeah, The Family Upstairs and Watching You? Yeah, they're the 2 I have read, and then I caved in and bought this one because it was on offer. This one is Invisible Girl, and this is her most recent book, and I know she's got a book coming out in July, but I wanted to read this one because again it sounded intriguing. I feel like all these books kind of have the same theme. Obviously they're all thriller books and the story, but I think it's the way in which the author tells the story that makes you want to carry on reading. So this one is Invisible Girl, and it says, "You don't see her but she sees you. Midnight in an area of urban wasteland where cats hunt and foxes shriek. A girl is watching. When Sophia Maddox was 10, something terrible happened and she's carried the pain of it ever since. The man she thought she was going to heal her didn't, and now she hides, learning his secrets, invisible in the shadows. Owen Pick is invisible too. He's never had a girlfriend, he's never even had a friend. Nobody sees him, nobody cares. But when Sophia goes missing from opposite his house on Valentine's night, suddenly the world seems to be watching Owen, accusing him, holding him responsible for Sophia's disappearance. A wonderful slow burn gripper. I loved it. I'm so excited to read this. I didn't know it was set in Valentine's night. I should have probably read this in February, but this is definitely going to be a read for the next few weeks, definitely. I want to read this so bad. Anyway, that's the one I'm very excited about. Do you know what I mean by all these books have a blue theme? And then the very last book I picked up was I caved in. I caved into the hype and I caved in, okay? I caved in and finally picked up a book by Colleen Hoover, and I picked up Verity. And I'm going to do a whole vlog on reading this because I want to know if it lives up to the hype, if it's worth the hype, if it's just worth it, you know. Being said, I've never read a book by Colleen Hoover before, and I'm very intrigued because everyone seems to be reading her and I have only just heard of her this side of the pond, so I don't know if I've lived under a rock or she's just an upcoming author. Anyway, Verity is, I don't even have a clue what this book is about, but I've seen it everywhere and I'm very excited to read it. So apparently this book is riveting and unexpected and impossible to put down, according to the New York Times, so I'm intrigued. It says, Lauren Ashley is a struggling writer. On the brink of financial ruin when she accepts the job offer of a lifetime, Jeremy Crawford, husband of best-selling author Verity Crawford, has hired Lauren to complete the remaining books in his successful series. His injured wife is unable to finish. Lauren arrives at the Crawford home ready to sort through years of Verity's notes and outlines, hoping to find enough material enough material to get her started. When Lowen doesn't accept to uncover in the chaotic office is an unfinished autobiography Verity never intended for anyone to read. Page after page of bone-chilling admissions, including Verity's recollection of the night their family was forever altered. Lowen decides to keep the manuscript hidden from Jeremy, knowing its contents would devastate the already grieving father, but as Lowen's feelings for Jeremy began to intensify, she recognises all the ways she could benefit if he were to read his wise words. After all, no matter how devoted Jeremy is to his injured wife, a truth this horrifying would make it impossible for him to continue to love her. A standalone romantic thriller from the #1 best-selling author. I'm so, like, I have no idea what I just read, but I'm intrigued. I'm very excited to read this and to see if it lives up to the hype, or if I'm disappointing. Disappointing? Wow, okay, the text in this book is massive. Anyway, I kind of wish I ordered the paperback because it's just so much more aesthetically pleasing. Anyway, this was my book haul, so let me know if you've read any of these books, or if you have not. Let me know if you enjoyed any of them, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. I will leave my Instagram linked below, and on the screen it's hanreadsbooks_. Come follow me over there. I actually don't use Instagram that much, but I do post book reviews on occasion, so come say hi, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.